There's a simple sentence, just a few words, that can instantly change how a woman sees you. And no, it's not some cheesy pickup line. It's not a manipulation tactic. And it has nothing to do with looks, money, or status. Instead, it's rooted in something far deeper, timeless wisdom that's been known for centuries. What if I told you that the real secret to magnetic attraction isn't chasing women? It's understanding how to make them feel, to feel seen, to feel heard, and above all, to feel respected. And that the great Stoic philosophers, men like Marcus Aurelius, Seneca, and Epictetus, already knew this truth long before modern dating even existed. See, most men today are approaching attraction completely backwards. They hustle to impress. They persuade. They chase. And in doing so, they unknowingly kill the very attraction they seek. But the Stoics taught something radical. Real power lies in presence. Real influence begins with inner control. And women, whether they consciously realize it or not, are deeply drawn to that energy. So, what's the phrase that captures this timeless truth? Listen carefully. I don't need you. I choose you. Let me say it again. I don't need you. I choose you. That short sentence carries massive, unspoken weight. It tells her, I am whole. I am not needy. I am fulfilled. And yet, I still choose you. It radiates confidence. It shows strength without arrogance. It sets clear, powerful boundaries. And in a world where most people chase validation, that kind of energy is magnetic. The Stoics constantly reminded themselves, needing anything outside of your control, especially another person's love or approval, is a path to suffering. Epictetus put it simply, only the educated are free. And he wasn't talking about school degrees. He meant those who understand human nature, who master themselves instead of trying to master others. So here's the truth most men never realize. When you no longer need a woman to validate you, when your happiness, your peace, and your sense of worth are already intact, you become irresistibly attractive. Not because you're playing games, not because you're pretending, but because your very energy speaks. And it says, I am stable. I am solid. I know who I am. Women aren't drawn to desperation. They are drawn to centeredness. They are drawn to men who have gravity, men whose world doesn't crumble based on a yes or a no. When you say, I choose you, and mean it, it feels like a gift, not a plea. It's an invitation, not a transaction. It's freedom, not dependency. And in today's dating world, a man who knows how to regulate his emotions, a man with clear direction, a man who speaks and acts with certainty, he stands out because he's rare. And in scarcity, there is value. If you want to start applying Stoicism in your relationships, it starts, hey, live this truth. Build a life you're proud of, one that's rich and meaningful on its own. Master your daily routines. Work out, read, learn, grow, speak clearly, act with unwavering intention. Stop apologizing for existing. Then, when you meet a woman you truly admire, and she asks you, why me? You can look her in the eyes and calmly say, I don't need you. I choose you. And she will feel the rare, quiet power of a man who is whole within himself. Because remember, attraction isn't a game. It's a reflection. If you project lack, she pulls away. If you radiate completeness, she leans in. The Stoics taught us to be unmoved by either praise or rejection, to anchor ourselves in our principles, to stay steady while others waver. Be the man who doesn't chase, but attracts by the sheer weight of his presence. Be the man who doesn't need, but chooses. And watch how both the world and the women in it start responding to you in ways you never thought possible. If you found value in this, if something inside you clicked today, don't just keep scrolling. Subscribe for more Stoic wisdom. We're not just learning here, we're transforming.